What's good? Today is Tuesday, May 19th. It is about 11:30 in the morning. I just got from getting a haircut. I've been rocking no haircut for almost a month straight, so it was definitely time, but we're going to get right into it today. So, today's quote is, "If it is important to you, you will find a way. If not, you'll find excuse," by Ryan Blair. Don't know who Ryan Blair is, but shout out to him. Crazy enough, I have been saying this saying forever. Forever. And I've mainly been saying it because of the gym. Because it doesn't happen to me as much now, but especially when I was in school, the amount of people who would come up to me and talk about the gym and ask about pointers, this, that, or complain how they wish they had the time to go to the gym, but they can't, this, that, yada, yada, yada. And I was always under the impression of, dog, like if you really wanted to, you would find a way. Because you find a way for everything else. Like look at your life. You find a way to party. You find a way to hang out with your friends. You find a way to drink and smoke. You find a way to stay up until 3 in the morning playing video games. You find a way to call that girl or talk to that dude. But you can't find 30 minutes out your day. Let's just say an hour. If you want to count travel time, but even then, I was on campus. There's a gym on campus, dog. 30 minutes? You can't give me 30 minutes to an hour of working out? Even if the hour is the total of when you get in your car to leave and then when you come back. There's no way you ain't got 30 minutes because I know there are so many other things. And another thing that used to bother me was, dog, we got the same schedule damn near. We take the same classes. We are in the same program. I'm still managing to go to the gym every day. There ain't no way you can't manage to go 3 times a week. But that's a lot of things. And I used to mainly think about the gym, but if you want to do something, you're going to do it. It's really that simple. Very few circumstances are you going to be in a position where you actually can't. You broke your leg, fair. Even though I was in the gym with a broken leg, but you broke your leg, you tore your Achilles, you do something crazy, fair. I can understand. I don't even consider that an excuse. You have a valid reason not to go. You got a valid reason not to do something. But come on, a lot of the times we don't use our time wisely, including myself. The amount of time I waste scrolling, looking on YouTube, or YouTube is mainly my biggest thing. But I waste playing Madden and playing video games, or I waste just doing nothing. Like stuff that really just ain't finna help me. But that's because I don't want to do the things I'm supposed to do. Like I don't want to read, and I don't want to practice guitar, and I don't want to record and edit videos, and I don't want to do that. Like there's a lot of things I don't want to do, but I have no excuse for it because I have the time. I for sure have the time, but I choose not to do it. I think about yesterday. I worked 8 hours yesterday, went to the gym, came home, practiced guitar, recorded and edited a video, and had time to also write and journal because I'm trying to do that too. All while also making sure I ate the X amount of meals I was supposed to eat in a day. And majority of people work 8-hour days, so there's no excuse why you can't do that. The thing is you don't want to do it. Or you find an excuse to do it, or you try to tell yourself one thing and then you try to, you almost try to sell yourself why you can't do it. And then if someone presses you about it, you come to them with all these excuses. But in reality, you just don't want to do it. You just don't want to do it. And it's that simple. And I'd rather people just be honest about it, including myself with certain things, than just BSing and saying this and that. Because if you really want to do something, you're going to find a way. You want to hang out with your friends, you'll move your schedule around to hang out with your friends, but you can't go to the gym. You can't chase your dream. You can't read for 15 minutes. So, you want to smoke and get high, but you can't go to the gym. You don't have 30 minutes out your day to do something productive, whatever that may be. But you got 2 to 3 hours to be intoxicated, 2 to 3 hours to hang with your friends and do nothing, 2 to 3 hours to sit and watch a YouTube video about something that's not going to help you at all. But you don't have 30 minutes to do what you're supposed to do. You don't have an hour to do what you're supposed to do. And that's why I kind of go off of Ryan Blair's point. It's honestly just an excuse. You're really just lying to yourself and to others. You don't have a real reason why you aren't doing the things you're supposed to do. You're just not doing it because you don't want to, and that's it. No matter what you say, no matter what you try to tell people, no matter what you try to tell yourself, no matter what you try to tell God, we all know the truth. You're making an excuse because you don't want to do it. And that's really it. Because there are so many other things throughout the day that you find time to do that you know is not productive. Everybody is guilty of this. And that's just the way it is. So at the end of the day, I just think you have to sit and reevaluate your life, really be honest with yourself, and stop making excuses, man. Stop making excuses. If something valid, you have a real valid reason, all right, fair. I'm on my way. Like one time I was on my way to the gym, my freaking tire blew. So instead of going to the gym, I went to go get my tire changed, and I had plans right after the gym, so I had to go home. Like, those I understand. You got like family emergency, something pops up. Obviously, I don't expect you to continue to go to the gym or continue to do the things, maybe record or edit or read when real things like a family emergency, something crazy happens, fair enough. But 99.9% of the time, we make excuses. They're not valid reasons. And it's cool now. Not sure who's going to end up watching this, but it's cool when you're young. I'm 25. It's cool. I done made a lot of excuses and procrastinated a lot. It's fine now. But when I'm 30, 35, 40, I'm going to think and be like, damn, I wish I recorded and edited a video instead of getting high. Damn, I love my friends, but I wish I didn't hang out with them because I needed to make sure I was articulate enough in reading and writing and working on how I present myself so I could do a great job at my sister's wedding. Like, y'all gonna have regrets. When you 35 years old thinking about, damn, I really wish I chased my dream instead of sitting here and doing nothing. And now I'm sitting at this 9-to-5 job that I hate, all because I just wanted to have fun when I was 20. And there's nothing wrong with having fun, but get your stuff done. You know, shout out to Joe. He was one of my friend of mine. I don't really talk to him no more. But to some, he told me, why be responsible after 12 when you could be responsible for 4? And I've always been the type to kind of wake up and get things done early, but that was a kind of a quote that he told me that always stick with me. Why am I going to wake up and then eat breakfast and watch TV and lounge until 11 or 12 and then now start doing some work, whatever that work may be? I wake up and first thing I do is go to the gym, come home, try to do some reading, or come home and eat. But now that I'm eating, I already knocked something out the way first thing in the morning. You know, if I look at my morning today, I haven't eaten at all. I woke up, went to the gym, went grocery shopping, went to go get a haircut. I was sitting in traffic for like an hour plus, but that's a whole different story. I was pissed, dog. I ain't even going front. I was pissed. But did all that. Now I'm here. I'm recording the video. Finna go edit. After I edit, I need to do some laundry. Then I'm gonna freaking find some time to eat and maybe watch The Office and chill. But look at all the things I've done already. I've already got my day started. Now it's 11:45. Imagine if I didn't do any work and I was just getting ready to do stuff. You know, I'd be behind the 8 ball. So I go on this rant to say, listen, if you really want something, you're going to figure out a way. Stop making excuses. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to other people. We all know what it is. You just don't want to do it. And let's just be honest about it and find a way to get it done. To be honest, find a way to get it done. Cut out the things. Cut out the drugs. Cut out the partying. Not necessarily going to say cut out your friends, because I do think it's important to have friends and foster that. But it's okay to say no every once in a while to make sure you get your stuff done. Stop playing video games or stop watching TV so much. So many people sit there and watch Netflix or Hulu for so long. Cut that out or bring it down so you could do the things that you know that you need to do. Stop procrastinating. So that's really going to be it. That's going to be the end of this video. Kind of like I said earlier, I need to edit. I need to do some laundry. I need to practice guitar. I need to read. I need to write. So I still got some things ahead of me that I need to do. But thank you for watching. I appreciate you taking the time out your day to sit and watch. Brody, I love you. Keep your head up. Keep working. And once again, man, stop making excuses. Find a way to do the things that you know you need to do. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.